already, so it is Monday. Got about 20 to 30 minutes of VO2 max work. Last week I did 10 minutes at 422, 6 minutes at 407, and 9 minutes at 409. It's kind of like anxious. I was thinking about it in bed. Gotta accept the anxiety. Just let it sit. Focus on the intervals. Focus on what I want to achieve during the intervals. Yeah. So I'm working with ChatGPT right now. Get a good idea of what I want to achieve during the intervals. Yeah. Tap stop. Okay, so 85 minutes in. Gonna start the intervals at 90 minutes in. Just did some activation intervals. Yeah, we'll see. The power did get up. Just kind of questioning the endurance. Still a bit anxious. Yeah, maybe just don't look at the power too much. If it's having hard times getting up or getting maintained. I talked to ChatGPT and what was I gonna say? There's two things I fear. The first one, what did I say? I think I just said my legs would feel weak. I wouldn't have it in the legs to do the power. But then there's kind of a refinement, and there's more. If I accept that, and I accept the uncertainty, I fear that I'm going to have more, like less commitment to when and if my legs do feel good. And I might just allow myself to take it easier. And so I gotta accept the uncertainty, but also be open and willing to do the power that I'm looking to do, that I would expect to do, which would be between 400 and 430 watts, maybe more on the first interval. So it's kind of these loops yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and honestly, I think I'm kind of trying to rationalize the anxiety, and yeah, maybe it's not the greatest use of my mental space, I guess. Yeah, so got 45 seconds before I start this first interval. The plan is ramp up into it. Yeah, it's a little hard when commitment, and this is kind of like undecided, but this is just an opportunity for me to work on that. So yeah, I'm gonna start it soon. Tap, stop. Tap, stop. 2 minutes left. Yeah, so that was pretty close to what I expected based off of my anxiety. Struggling to do 407 watts for 10 minutes. Heart rate maxed out at 170. It's pretty pathetic. The legs just aren't there. Just weak. Now I'm like, what do I even do? Another 2 sets of 10 at 380. It's like I'll consult ChatGPT first. But yeah, it's know when I have this anxiety, a lot of times, not every time, but a lot of times, the legs are just under recovered, and it's pretty obvious in bed, but sometimes it's not so obvious because they're like cramping up in bed, but they work fine out of bed. So yeah, let me go hit up ChatGPT and see what to do. Tap stop. Alrighty, so after consulting ChatGPT, we will try doing 380, 400 for at least one more 10-minute rep. So yeah, let's start this in 20 seconds. I'll get you at some point in the future. Tap stop. Tap stop. 2 minutes left. Easy money. Easy. You buddy. Watts for 10 minutes. Tap stop. Okay, so yeah, definitely ChatGPT agreed. A 5-minute, another 5-minute rep to bring the full session to 25 minutes. Would be good. I think I could do 5 minutes without crawling out of my skin. So yeah, 5 minutes, and we'll be done with this. Not that I'm dreading it, because I've already hit the failure. Now it's just doing the work. It's like very little expectations here. There's expectations, but not too much. Okay. Let's start it right now. I'll get you at the end. Tap stop. 1 minute left. feels within my range. 402 watts. For 5 minutes. Wasn't heart rate, I think 167 max heart rate. Yeah, that didn't feel like much. It's obviously tiring, but it did not really seem to hit any kind of lung or heart response. Legs weren't too bad either, burning wise. Yeah, so I'll see if I want to do the accelerations or not. I got 20 minutes left, so yeah, I could probably do a few. Alrighty, so you can do some accelerations. I don't know if I said this, but in that first interval, I was really searching for power, and I felt something on my left glute. So I'll just have to be sensitive to that, and careful about that. Okay. Alright, those legs, they don't feel worked, they just feel weak. Maybe those deadlifts. And in all seriousness, I bumped up the power 20 watts on my weekend zone 2 rides, totaling 9 hours. So we're talking 20 watts in 2 weeks on 9 hours of zone 2, from 260 to 280 watts. Yeah, I mean, from Saturday's ride, my hamstrings had some weird soreness. And then from Sunday's ride, my lateral soleus gastroc muscles in the calves, those things, yeah, for some reason they were very tight. So I mean, you know, yeah, the zone 2, that's just what I get. So it's alright. Not every session is going to be great. Okay, so now let's do another one. I'm going to start these off a little lighter. Don't want to kill my left glute. Hi kids. I mean, not too bad. I think the resistance is a little higher, the baseline resistance on Zwift. Alright, I'm gonna stop this. Tap stop. Yeah. some ski erging now. Alright, so just finished up the ski erging. Felt alright. Do some pull-ups, some push-ups, and then the usual PT, a little lighter on the hamstrings and adductors, but just put some tension on them. Yeah. Okay. At least 5 pull-ups, normal, not slow, just normal pull-ups. Pretty good. Slip your hands. Push-up wise, at least 15 would be good. Some more pull-ups. Some push-ups, like 5 or 10. Kind of smells like a wet carpet down here. The unfortunate thing is my air conditioner, the drainage port. So I had a bucket underneath it to collect the water. That bucket had a crack in it, so it was just like, yeah, it was leaking. And now the carpet is like wet underneath it. It's been like that for, I don't know, almost a week maybe. So yeah, it kind of blows. Alrighty, I just finished PT. Yeah. Alrighty. It's Tuesday. Yeah. A little tired when I got up. Got up in the middle of a dream. Yeah, I don't know what time it is. Hopefully, listen, I mean, I can probably check here. 1 second. 4:38. Okay, so yeah, a little behind schedule. There will be no napping after my workout. Not that a 4-minute nap is really, pretty much there will be no wind down after my workout. But that's fine. I would wind down during my commute to work. Yeah. Let's see, glute wise from yesterday's workout. The left glute feels fine. I think I got something on the right glute. Could just be from sleeping. The left glute, actually, I definitely felt something for a few hours at work. Kind of went away. I think it might have been more of a hamstring thing and more from the PT. That's fairly normal. Okay, I'm gonna get to this SO2. 2 hours on the bike, an hour on the rower, and some weightlifting. Since I've been kind of a little bit of soreness. Yeah, maybe just go a little light on weightlifting. Whatever compound movement, whatever. Well, I'm probably gonna do squats, so yeah, just keep in mind that I could do the same weight, but yeah, many reps in reserve. Be fine. Okay. Tap stop. Tap stop. Alrighty. It has happened. So yeah. The Amazon review was right. I was hearing a clicking. And yeah, I was hearing clicking for a couple months. Bad boy just snapped. So yeah, I might go back to 172.5s because 140 millimeter cranks are just like, are just not good enough. These Origin 8s, Okay. Alrighty, I'm back. That was the greatest experience. Yeah, so I'm on 172.5s. Bike feels a little crooked. Yeah, feels very big. I'll get used to it. Feels like I'm in the bike, not on the bike. Alright, yeah. Alrighty. So yeah, I've been riding about half an hour on these 172.5 cranks. We're talking a 32.5 millimeter jump mid-ride. They feel a lot different. It feels like when I sit down, yeah, it feels a lot less muscularly enforced. Yeah, it just feels very light. Doing 280 watts, and yeah, it feels like sluggish, slow, but very light on the muscles. The handlebars feel really tall, even though I got the handlebar slammed. Feels like I'm in a chair. I think typically I'd probably be around here, and this is like, yeah. That being said, I'd say it's pretty comfortable. Yeah. Very smooth. I know my pedal-based power meters were reading 7 watts higher than my trainer before I swapped the bike, and now it's reading like 5 watts lower. So it's definitely, I put a new chain on, and yeah, the rings are probably a little less worked. So yeah, very smooth. Feels weird standing up because the bars are so high. Like, I gotta like really, I'm practically doing like this is like 90 arms. They're just that high. Like that. And I got this thing slammed. I don't know if you'd be able to see it, but yeah, anyways. So maybe I could fix that a bit lower. Yeah. That's that. Tap stop. Alrighty, so I finished that. Yeah, I couldn't do any rowing. No strength training either. I just did 3 hours on the bike. Yeah, I'm gonna be late for work too. Yeah, 172.5s. Not too bad. For 2 hours. I'll see how tomorrow feels when I wake up. And then it's probably, I got threshold, so yeah, we'll really see what I feel like on Thursday. Also, yeah, usually these changes, they just kind of accumulate if there is like an issue. So I'll know next week whether these 172.5s are like too much, if I need to like do something to like offset. I mean, I have another bike with 140 millimeter cranks, but they're the same cranks I just snapped. So I'm like, yeah, I kind of want carbon fiber now that I think of it, because yeah, I don't know if I've ever really put that much miles or that much kJs through alloy cranks, so I can't really blame those cranks. It's just like, yeah, and I see people snap their Zwift bike cranks, and I think they're like their stages. Usually the yeah, well, whatever. People snap these cranks. It's not just these ones that I have, but that's just, I guess, what you're gonna get with alloy cranks. So yeah, I think some carbon fiber cranks, that would be probably the best move. Or I go with like steel, but some chromoly stuff. But yeah, carbon fiber, it's not gonna corrode, so yeah, might be shopping around. I have some, but then I need to change the bottom bracket. It's kind of a pain. Alrighty, so today's Wednesday, threshold day. Got threshold in about 20 minutes. Much less anxiety than normal. I think Monday's workout yeah, pretty much made me question my readiness this week. So, or at least my readiness for the following workout. So, yeah. And then yesterday, snapping my crank, moving from 140 to 172.5 millimeter crank size. That's quite a big change. Yeah, so kind of like, if I did 340, I'd be fine with that. I did do some higher power 30-second efforts yesterday, and 172.5 pretty much eliminated the muscular fatigue, or at least the muscular like peak forces. Yeah, so I'm a little curious what it's going to feel like, and that curiosity is kind of, you know, exciting, I guess. So yeah, I'm thinking, because right now it just feels like I'm just like soft pedaling the whole time. So once I can get a little more force production, get the resistance a little higher, yeah, I want to see what it feels like. So there's that curiosity. Alrighty, well, I will probably see you guys at the end of the interval. Tap, stop. Tap, stop. Alrighty, got about 5 minutes left. 365 watts average. So looks like we're gonna end with 365 average power. Okay, that was one of the highest heart rates I've seen on a threshold. I set the erg to 370, but my power meter is reading like 5 watts below. And for reference, previous weeks it's been reading 5 watts above. My trainer, judging by the heart rate, I would say probably did a little more power than 365, but yeah, regardless, it's kind of like a benchmark now on 172.5 cranks. Felt fairly normal. Felt actually easier to pedal in the saddle with 172.5s doing threshold. So yeah, I mean, there's that. But I mean, who knows what power I was actually doing. So add the saddle, that's alright. Not really that much different. A little less room to move around. With the 140s, I'm able to scoot way back, really get a hip hinge and offload the quads. And then I can go forward and I can go more on top of the pedal stroke, or I can go inside it. So with the 172.5s, really not much there. Not much room to move around. Alrighty, so yeah, quads aren't really cooked, but it's like my whole legs are just like, it's almost like my core is actually cooked. Anyways, I'll consult ChatGPT, try to figure out this power meter thing, because I'm thinking I might need to reset the install angle. I'll see. Tap stop. See. I did do high power according to the trainer. Alrighty, so I actually already did my cycling. 2 hours. It's Thursday, so 2 hours. And I reset the install angle on the Garmin Rally pedals. It's still off by, I wouldn't exactly say 5 watts. What happens is I just see these like power drops, which might be normal, but it doesn't seem like the trainer power meter is picking it up. So yeah, now I'm kind of just thinking, not looking at the power meter too much, just go more based off of feel, heart rate. Yeah. Yeah, nothing felt too bad from yesterday, so I guess it's all right. Anyways, I had to put it, pretty much I have to put the thing like 10 to 15 watts higher just to average, like, you know, whatever I want to average. Like I have to put the trainer erg 10 to 15 watts higher. Seems kind of abnormal, but whatever. Oh yeah, and me and start my rowing now. Alrighty, so I just finished an hour of rowing. It's alright. Left glute. It feels like more just the pressure from sitting, but I miss the position. Aches. It's kind of been doing that for many weeks. Anyways, yeah, gonna do some weightlifting, probably some squats, and then maybe some upper body stuff. Alrighty, this is 205. So actually my third set, but kind of just priming body. Gonna put 10 pounds on each side now for 235. I was wrong, it's actually 225. Okay, making it look pretty heavy. 2 reps, that's pretty solid. And that'll be it. Okay, and I'm gonna do some pull-ups. And pull up, there you go. Now I'm gonna do some push-ups. There you go. Let me get this all situated. Pull-ups now. Okay. Now I set up for push-ups. And I'll be done. Okay. Alrighty, so yeah, 2 sets of pull-ups, 2 sets of push-ups, and a few sets of squats. Heavy. Did an hour of rowing, 2 hours of cycling, and I think it's like maybe 8:10. So yeah, gonna try to be on time to work today. So I gotta get going. Alrighty. I thought I clicked record. I guess I did. Okay, I'm thinking 167.4. Oh my god. Yeah, so pretty solid bowel movement this morning too, so no excuses there. 167, maybe like 80 kilos in a couple months. Let's see. Alrighty. So today's Friday. Shorter, more intense VO2 max day. Last 2 Fridays I've been doing 4x3 between 440 and 460 watts. Yeah, still got the glute issue from Monday, and yeah, first time trying the VO2 max intervals on the 172.5 cranks. So yeah, just gonna try to be very open and yeah, not worry about it too much. Gonna talk to ChatGPT when I should start these intervals. Mentally, feel a lot better than a few of the Fridays that I've done this. So I think I can start it a bit earlier. So yeah, let me check. Tap stop. Alrighty. Gonna start the first interval. It's gonna be a warm-up interval. And then I'll continue the session from there. Tap stop. So I just did a nice ramp, averaging 408 watts for 3 minutes. Yeah, that felt pretty smooth. So now I guess could really put down the power. Tap stop. That's 445 watts. Heart rate got up there. This felt pretty smooth. Not easier though. Tap stop. So I just did another one. 427 watts. Yeah, it definitely feels a little different. Quads are just burning. I think they're kind of always doing that, but I don't know. Anyways, I can just relax into that one. Didn't fight it too much. This is plenty. So yeah, close my eyes and don't look at the power. Tap stop. That was 425 watts. Supposedly. So yeah, I sat down halfway through. It almost feels like I'm standing. It's, yeah, just overall a little more work, a little more range of motion, obviously. Okay, I'm gonna get you on the next one, please. Tap stop. Alrighty. Last one. Okay, so that's 410 watts. I think that may have actually been 5 reps. Yeah, man, that thing. Those power numbers are humbling. Okay, well, perception wise, I think that was enough. The cool thing is my left glute that I kind of tweaked on Monday, I could feel it, but it wasn't a limiter at all. I felt like my quads were just like doing all the work. Okay, that's gonna be it. I might skip the accelerations or just kind of do some diagnostic accelerations. Yeah, I'm gonna put the accelerations in, but maybe not go for power. Just coordination, some learning as well. Tap, stop. Alrighty, so we can start these accelerations. Get this bad boy. Okay, ready. Alrighty. That was a pretty good power. Got up to 560 watts. Feels a bit sluggish, but smooth on the legs. Tap, stop. Okay, now I can do 30 seconds. That was alright. Tap, stop. Alrighty, going for another one. 130. Yeah, that was 520 watts for 30 seconds. Tap, stop. Another 30-second one. Ready, set, go. I think that's it for today. Tap, stop. Alrighty, so yeah, I finished that ride. Ski erg time. So 30 minutes, and then I'll do some PT. Alrighty, so just finished up some ski erging. Felt alright. Thinking of doing some pull-ups, I guess some push-ups, and then doing some PT in the garage. Alrighty. Let's go for at least 5. Push-ups, 15. Some more pull-ups. It's kind of weak. Big pump though. Okay. Push-ups. Just get like 5 good ones. Yeah, I think I'm gonna alternate my legs. So, okay, pump jack. The lat pump. Just feeling quite lat pumpish. Alrighty, so today's Saturday. Just got on the bike. Playing is 6 hours. 280, I guess, based off of my power meter, my Garmin Vector power meters, which means maybe up to 300 watts on the erg. yeah, that's really all I have for today. I got the ski erg after about 30 minutes of ski erging, and then some overhead press, bench press, I think some rows as well. Yeah. So that's it. Tap stop. Alrighty. Finished my ride. 286 watts average on the, or 280. 287 on the trainer. The power meter's saying 280 watts. Yeah, so, and I even took a piss on the on the trainer. Didn't stop it, but I stopped my Garmin. Let me. Alrighty, I'm back. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so it's like 8 watts off. 7 watts off. I've been getting this low battery message though. I keep on forgetting. I think since Wednesday. So it might just be a low battery thing. Yeah, usually that doesn't happen. But we'll see. We'll see tomorrow. That being said, 280 watts on the power meter pedals, 6 hours. I think I got some allergies because got this little tickle in my throat. Anyways, gonna do the ski erg now. And there's something else I was gonna do. Yeah. Alrighty, so I just did 30 minutes of ski erging. Yep. Pretty, felt fairly smooth. Felt better than yesterday. So. Alrighty. It is Sunday. The plan is 3 hours on the bike, 1 hour rowing, and some PT strength work after. Yeah, so I was a little sore this morning. Yesterday's ride. Feel not so sore on the bike. Yeah, also I swapped the handlebars in the hoods. So now I don't have 2 handlebars on this bike. Yeah. Tap stop. Tap stop. Alrighty, so just finished 3 hours. 270 watts. Quads were a little fatigued, so had to back off the power a little. Yeah, now I'm on the rower. My left glute, I need to keep that in mind. Previously, I just let it ache a ton. Now I'm like, you know, maybe I should not let it ache. So, yeah, I'd be going a few watts lower. But I do like 15 watts lower, pretty much. That'd be about 10% lower. I think that might fix the issue. What I could also do a little on the rower, finish off on the ski erg. Yeah, I just gotta make sure this left glute doesn't get irritated so it can recover by tomorrow. Mostly to recover. I mean, I want this thing recovered at some point in the next month, so Alrighty, finished up with the rowing. 149 watts. Yeah, I just modified it to where no progressive left glute aching. So yeah, that was pretty successful in that regard. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I was, because I'd been practicing the form, and I think I maybe, I think it's called the catch, when you're going back before driving. Maybe reaching out a little too much, or trying to hip hinge too much, a little too much glute flexion there. So yeah, gonna do some PT now. Last 2 weekends I've been doing deadlifts. Given how my legs feel and how last Monday felt, I'm gonna skip the deadlifts. I'll do some just some PT, so a little bit of activation stuff, some isometrics, but nothing like too hard on the glutes or quads. So